founders were changing, and a separation had to occur. It was very difficult. It did not mean that you did not still care for these people, that you did not still care for the founders, that you did not still care for Huey, for Eldridge, for Elaine, for Angela, for any of them. But there were changes that were occurring that thousands felt were off message, were getting off track, and that whites were actually infiltrating and changing the entire premise of what was being done. And the only thing that could be done to fix that is to separate from the founders. So you had several hundred that said that they were with the founders no matter what, and the thousands and thousands that were doing the programs in the different cities and feeding children and teaching and doctors and teachers and all that stuff stayed with the original message and stayed with the original mission. And that was a very difficult time for our elders as well as for the children, because there was so much arguing, so much conflict about who was going which way. And you had people that you cared very much about, but they decided to go a different way. And that separation was hard for a lot of people. Okay? So the premise that the Panther Party was for white people, or included white people, whether that be white Asians, white Hispanics, white Americans, white Britons, white Germans, white Jews, white Italians, is not correct. The Panther Party was 100% for black people. If you walk into what is claimed to be a Panther meeting, first of all, if you walk into something that is claimed to be a Panther meeting, you're probably not at a Panther meeting, because there are no more open meetings. There have not been open meetings since 1971, when the separation occurred, or the end of the separation occurred. The separation actually occurred over a few years before it actually was complete. But if you just walk into something that is claimed to be a Panther meeting, you are probably not at a Panther meeting, because it doesn't work like that anymore. The other thing is that if you walk into a meeting, whether it's a black civil rights meeting, something claiming to be a Panther meeting, whatever, and you see white people, you are probably, ain't no probably about it, you are not in a Panther meeting. Because when Panthers discuss issues, they are discussing black community issues about, pertaining to, dealing with, whatever you want to call it, about black issues. Okay? So, and those are not things that we discuss among whites. So, we still do not consider white people our friends. You have white Republicans. Yes, the Panther Party is a political party, and we're going to talk about that. But you have white Republicans that are for the physical control of black people. There is not a Republican that we have found that is not for that. There is not a white Democrat, and white Democrats did a lot of damage to black civil rights organizations, did a lot of damage even to the Panther Party. And that was really now liberals were actually the major cause of the break between the Black Panther community and the Black Panther founders. Liberals were the majority of the cause between that break. And we're going through these things so that you understand what happened and what we actually are, so that you do not misunderstand.